Welcome, everyone, to a DLC review. I, along with many others, have been waiting for this DLC for a few months, and I can confidently say that it was worth the wait. The first positive I'd like to highlight is that there's more dialogue. While the main game doesn't lack in dialogue by any means, Project Hell has even more dialogue with more characters. Of course, Hell and Mera do most of the speaking, but there's a sizable chunk of the climbers and Mera's keys which was even more interesting and enjoyable. Like Jack, Hell also has these chip things you can arrange in some shape. The added benefit here is that, if you arrange them in a certain way, they unlock more powers. Also, Hell feels even better and more satisfying to control than Jack, which I didn't think could be done previously. She jumps higher and further, has a deflector shield, can fire 6 consecutive surges if her age meter is high enough, and the best of all, mid-air you can see where she will land. Hell's mobility and arsenal provide more hectic, satisfying gameplay and are more player friendly in my opinion. You know how the level design in the main game is sometimes very frustrating? For example, every cyber void section, and for 3 rooms each time a new enemy is introduced. Well, there's much less of that here. In the entire DLC there were only a few minor places that I was struggling at, and after a few minutes I got through them. However, I didn't really like the 2 puzzle sections. They weren't difficult, or took too long to get through or anything, they just slowed down the fast-paced gameplay Ghostrunner is known for. Ghostrunner already has an almost unrivaled soundtrack. Project Hell kicks that shit up to 11. Daniel Deluxe has done quite a fucking amazing job yet again. While it's only 5 new songs, those songs make you feel like a badass, while slashing everyone to pieces, even more so than in the main game. Aside from the puzzle sections, the only negative I found, after playing though Project Hell a couple of times, is that it's rather on the short side. It takes about 3 hours to finish. When I finished it, I thought that I was only a third of the way through. The shortness, however, can be treated as a positive for some, because it doesn't take much time to learn to speedrun. I played through the DLC a few times and I can beat it in about 40 minutes now, as opposed to about 3 hours in the main game. So for speedrunners like myself who don't want to spend a huge amount of time to learn a longish game to speedrun, Project Hell is the perfect place to start. In the end of every review video, what matters is it worth it? If you ask me, yes, it's worth it. More Ghostrunner action, but unlike a certain other game, this is actually expanded and enhanced. More mobility, more abilities, more story, more soundtrack. It was more than worth it for me. The only thing that would deter some from getting it is the length. If you only want to get it to play through it once and never again, then I wouldn't be so confident in recommending it. Project Hell is everything I expected and then some. I think I praised it enough in this video to get the message across, so I'll just end this video with the score. Project Hell receives a 9.5 out of 10 from me, and in hindsight the main game should have received a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.